On May 24th, the voters of DeKalb County will be asked to extend the current penny sales tax for education so we can continue to build our children's future. Known as the Education Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, or E-SPLOST, it is important that parents, residents, and employees understand what the SPLOST is about and in turn help others understand. E-SPLOST is a way for the school district to continue building our children's future by providing sales tax revenues for the construction of new schools, renovation of existing schools, updating the school bus fleet, and refreshing the computers and other technology in our classrooms, all for the sole purpose of growth and academic achievement for all students. Let's start off and explain what this E-SPLOST is. E-SPLOST stands for Education Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, which is 1% sales tax on goods bought anywhere within DeKalb County. It is paid by anyone who shops in DeKalb County, even if they live elsewhere. This is not a new tax, but rather a continuation of the 1 penny sales tax currently imposed on the sale of goods. This 1 penny tax can only be used for capital improvements for educational purposes. The current E-SPLOST was approved by the voters in November 2011 and will expire on June 30th, 2017 unless the voters in DeKalb County approve the continuation on May 24th, 2016. The vote, if approved, would continue the sales tax program for another 5 years through 2022. We ask that you go out and exercise your constitutional right to vote on the E-SPLOST. The E-SPLOST in DeKalb County first started collecting sales tax in 1997. Through the first 5 years of 1997 and through 2002, we collected $415 million and were able to construct 10 new schools and add multi-purpose buildings at each elementary school. From 2002 through 2007, $457 million allowed the district to construct 11 new schools and major renovations at 10 middle and high schools. Through 2007 through 2012, $489 million was used to replace 1 high school, provide 12 major renovations and additions, and minor renovations at more than 100 schools. During the current period of 2012 and 2017, we expect to collect an estimated $492 million, which will replace 7 elementary schools and 2 middle and high schools, conduct stadium improvements, upgrade the computers in our schools, refresh a portion of the school bus fleet, and capital renewal at many of our schools. This past year, the district conducted a facility assessment of all 140-plus facilities where the condition was evaluated, the education adequacy of the facility was assessed, and the building capacity was reviewed. This assessment identified more than $2 billion in needs for improvements and upgrades to the schools. In order to address a portion of this need, the DeKalb County Board of Education approved a $500 million capital program for 2017 through 2022 that would be funded by E-SPLOST if approved by the voters on May 24th. We will review the $500 million program in the next few slides. The district has proposed 5 categories of projects to be funded by the $500 million in E-SPLOST funding. We will review each of these 5 categories in the next few slides. Please note the last category includes $50 million for the management of the program and a program contingency to cover any unforeseen conditions. It is important to have these funds in reserve for proper management of the program. Safety for our students and security of the buildings are paramount. The 2017 to 2022 program allocates $15 million to much-needed safety and security improvements, including camera and surveillance systems, upgrades to fire alarms and sprinkler systems, and perimeter fencing around schools, as well as security vestibules as you enter schools. The largest category in the capital program is the $230 million for new facilities and additions. We have schools that are currently overcrowded, plus additional schools will become overcrowded between now and 2022. We will need to build additions to these schools or replace some schools due to overcrowding or due to aged facilities. We are initiating a secondary school facility study this spring 2016, where we will look at the capacity and needs at all middle and high schools in the district. The results of this study, plus the utilization data, will be used to prioritize the schools that will be provided an addition and new facilities. All of this is part of a data-driven process, where utilization data is used to guide capacity decisions or facility conditions data to guide facility replacement decisions. The school district is committed to data-driven decisions throughout this process. With more than 140 facilities and an average age more than 40 years, the DeKalb County School District has many needs for its physical plant, including roofing systems, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, or kitchens. The Capital Renewal Program is a data-driven program to replace the systems which have the highest needs. Additionally, we have great needs in improved restrooms, accessibility in certain buildings, a need for improving athletic fields in middle and high schools, and play spaces in elementary schools. While the overall need is much greater, $100 million is allocated to the facility conditions improvements throughout the district. If E-SPLOST is approved by the voters, $65 million will go to the upgrades in the schools and other technology enhancements, including wireless technology upgrades, enhanced security solutions, telecommunication systems, and a major overhaul of key back office systems, collectively called the ERP, which is the backbone to the human resource, financial, and accounting systems. Finally, if E-SPLOST is approved by the voters, $40 million will be allocated to the replacement of school buses, as DeKalb has an average of school buses at more than 10 years of age. Additionally, this will also be used for replacement of furniture, band equipment, and custodial and grounds equipment. This will allow enhanced learning opportunities and increase operational efficiencies for the district. Again, we ask that you go out and exercise your right to vote on the E-SPLOST referendum on May 24, 2016. If approved by the voters, this would be the continuation of an exciting process to build our children's future by investing money into the school system. The next steps include public input meetings where parents and other voters would have an opportunity to weigh in on the detailed project list during the months of July through September of 2016 that would fill out the 5 focus areas presented on previous slides. Again, this detailed list will be informed by the secondary school planning study that will be initiated this spring. The board will discuss the proposed detailed project list and citizen feedback in November and approve the final list of projects, including budgets and schedules, in December 2016. The penny sales tax, if approved, would continue collection on July 1st, 2017. The E-SPLOST program will allow the district to provide resources for the upgrade, upkeep, and enhancement of more than 140 facilities that serve the 100,000 plus students of DeKalb County. This presentation and additional E-SPLOST information is available online at www.dekalbschoolsga.org/E-SPLOST.